say it myself, I was doing this. I was doing that. As a child, I carried huge dreams in my small eyes. While other kids played outside, I buried myself in books or sat behind a computer screen. I told myself again and again, I'm doing this, I'm building that, even when no one else understood why I looked so far ahead. When I came to America, I had empty hands, a light suitcase, and a heart full of determination. People said, it won't be easy. But inside I kept repeating, I am doing this. At night I would think through impossible problems, during the day I coded and built, and after every failure I stood up again and told myself, not we I. This is my journey, my attempt, my belief. We created Zip 2, but I personally wrote, designed, and built much of it. When PayPal succeeded, the world celebrated, but for me it was just a step. I always wanted to attempt the impossible. I told myself, I will send humans to space. I will run cars on electricity. I will power the world with the sun. People thought I was crazy. But I knew these were the very dreams I had carried since childhood. When I first spoke about reusable rockets with SpaceX, people laughed, impossible. But I answered myself, if we never try, we'll never know. I spent thousands of hours working, failing, fixing, and trying again. When the first launch failed, I said, I was doing this, and I'll fix it. When the rocket finally landed back on Earth, it wasn't just a victory, it was proof that what I had said all along was real. Tesla showed the world that cars could be beautiful and sustainable. I didn't tell people we will change. I said, I am changing this, and I drove it to reality. Yes, collective effort matters, but behind every revolution there is one person who first says, I will. I also admit my mistakes. I rushed decisions, I overlooked relationships, I moved so fast that some people fell behind. But every mistake made me stronger. Each time, I rose again and said, I am doing this. That phrase wasn't just pride, it was a promise. My message is simple, dream big, but don't leave those dreams in your head. Act on them. When you say, I am doing this, there is power in those words. You can say we later, but the first step always begins with I. And once you truly believe, the world begins to follow. I chose this path, and even now, I keep saying, I am doing this. Do you want me to make this more like a motivational speech, short, powerful lines, or more